I believe that literacy is a privilege, but it is something that I take for granted each and every day. I grew up in what I thought was a typical family. My parents cared about my education, read books with me every night, and encouraged me to do well in school. They were proud of me when I started reading books on my own, and I believe that it was this way in every person's household. After begging my parents for months, they bought me a plane ticket to Honduras for my graduation gift. They did not like the idea of me flying without them into this unknown and supposedly dangerous place. I got one of my best friends to come with me, and we set off for the small village of Elocote. The trip finally came, and I got to work in the elementary school in the village. That's right, there's one elementary school for the entire village, and no middle school or high school around. The school is just one room, with close to 100 kids from the ages 5 through 12 all stuffed into it. To make things worse, there was only one teacher and 2 assistants. It was nearly impossible for all the kids to get a good education since there was such a broad spectrum of knowledge levels. The closest middle school is about an hour away walking distance from the village. Since education is not emphasized, less than half the kids go to middle school after completing elementary school. The other half go to work on their parents' land. The majority leave elementary school without having a strong foundation in reading or writing. Being able to help out in the school while I was there was so eye-opening for me. It was such a humbling experience and showed me that I had taken the fact that I have been literate since an early age for granted. Since education is not a priority there, a lot of parents disregard how important literacy is and never encourage their children to learn how to read well, since it was never emphasized for them. Felicity Martini came up with the home literacy model, which says that the parents' beliefs and expectations as well as the child's interests determine a child's literary success. The studies have shown that parent teaching is the key predictive variable in a child's early literacy. Since many of the parents down there in Honduras are not literate themselves, it is hard for them to teach and encourage their kids. Illiteracy is a cycle. Those kids who never learn how to read will most likely have kids that will not learn how to read. I find that sad because literacy opens so many doors by making people aware of what's going on around them. I can open up a newspaper or magazine and learn about everything going on around me in the world. I can read books to learn about different topics and even log on to online databases. The families that I met down in Honduras who were not literate do not have as many opportunities and cannot be fully knowledgeable about what is going on around them. A recent study by Dr. Daniel Weigel, a professor at the University of Nevada, examined how children's literacy development is affected by their parents' literacy beliefs as well as their home literacy environment. They collected data for over a year from 79 mothers and their children. Mothers were classified as one or two types: facilitative and conventional. Facilitative mothers took an active role in teaching their children at home as they believed it would help their children gain knowledge, morals, and vocabulary, while conventional mothers believed that it is the school, not the parents, that are responsible for teaching children. The study showed that children with facilitative mothers showed advanced print knowledge and displayed more of an interest in reading compared to those with conventional mothers. The homes of facilitative mothers also tended to be more literacy enriching than the homes of conventional mothers. I came from a home with a facilitative mother, and it has helped shape me to be motivated, at the top of my class, and interested in learning. Unfortunately, the children I met in Honduras came from conventional homes. Their parents did not teach them at home, and the school system was not great, so they did not learn much there either. Literacy, as well as education as a whole, helps improve the quality of one's life and leads to future success. Literacy is much more than just reading and writing. It opens so many doors and helps us be knowledgeable and think critically, in addition to paving the way for future successes. In high school, I used to complain about all the books we'd have to read for class, and I never thought of myself as privileged or having better opportunities than others. Little did I think about all the people who did not grow up with parents who encouraged academic success. I am so fortunate to have grown up in the family and area that I did because it has shaped who I am, enhanced my knowledge, and given me so many opportunities. I believe that literacy is a privilege. It is a big stepping stone towards basic rights, success, and development, and it is not something that I should keep taking for granted.